Neil.
George, good morning. The CEO of Mercy Hospital here spoke just moments ago saying they have never seen a tragedy of this scale before. You know, this is a very small community, and initially they were unprepared for the scope of this shooting. 7 people wounded and taken to hospital, including heroes. One of them that we're learning about this morning, an Army veteran. This morning, 30-year-old Chris Mintz out of surgery, recovering from 7 gunshot wounds. Witnesses say the student and Army vet charged straight at the gunman, trying to save who he could, telling others to run.
He ran to the library and pulled all the alarms, and he was telling people to run, grabbing people, telling them, you just have to go. And he actually ran back towards the building where the shooting was, and he ran back into the building, and I don't know what happened to him. According to his family in North Carolina, Mintz told the gunman it was his son's birthday.
Gets shot 3 times, hits the floor, looks up at the gunman and says, "It's my son's birthday today." Gets shot 2 more times.
They're just grateful he's alive.
He walked away with his life, and that's more than so many other people did.
Overnight, police and FBI swarming this apartment complex in Winchester, Oregon, where the man allegedly behind the carnage, 26-year-old Chris Harper-Mercer, lived with his mom. An officer pictured questioning Mercer's mother outside.
They just thought he was an odd guy.
ABC News learning Mercer allegedly left behind writings, officials describing them to ABC News as rambling utterances with overtones of racial and social hatred. He blogged about the Roanoke, Virginia shooter, saying, "Seems like the more people you kill, the more you're in the limelight." His last upload, a documentary about the Sandy Hook killings.
I did see him at the time walking or leaving his apartment and coming home with what looked like gun cases, him and his mom both. And he actually did say that he used to go shooting at some range. I don't know where it was.
Mercer's father this morning saying he and his family are reeling.
Obviously, it's been a devastating day. Devastating for me and my family. Shocked. Shocked is all I can say.
Police say they have no known motive at this time. Officials also stress that there is no known link to international terrorism. But of course, they continue to pore over this suspect's background, so much of it in writings that came out online. The victims all here in the hospital range in age from ages 18 to 34. We expect to get more updates in just a few short hours. Many of them here just lucky to be alive, George.
Okay, Neil, thanks very much.
Alex Scarlatos, the American hero who had been on the record before, put his life on the line to stop an August terror attack on a train headed to Paris. Alec is also coincidentally a student at Umpqua Community College, taking some time off. Yesterday, Alec told us after hearing that 9 of his fellow students were murdered, he rushed back. He rushed home from his Dancing with the Stars rehearsal to return to Roseburg, Oregon. And Alex Scarlatos is live there. Alec, now that you're home, having come back from the Dancing with the Stars rehearsals, what are your thoughts tonight?
I mean, I'm just trying to, I guess, take everything in. I mean, it's just absolutely insane to have this kind of thing happen here, and I'm mostly just trying to. I just need to be home, I guess, is kind of the only feeling I have.
Well, you were supposed to be on a plane out here to New York City because the Prime Minister of Belgium also wanted to give you an honor for your heroism on that train in France. But you decided to go home. I mean, why was that more important to you?
Well, I mean, the Prime Minister of Belgium giving us that was a huge honor, but like I said, I just need to be with my friends and family here in Roseburg.
You know, we've heard of Chris Mintz. He was a hero at the community college and trying to stop the gunman there, and much like you did in the Paris train. I'd like to think that I might do something, but I have to admit, in such horrible circumstances, I probably would have gotten on the floor and hid. I know what you did on the train. What would you have done this time?
I mean, I honestly have no idea. It's anybody's guess, frankly, because every circumstance would be different. I mean, I don't know if I would have acted the same if Spencer didn't act the way he did. And as far as Chris Mintz goes, I mean, that's just amazing, and I mean, nobody can say how they're going to act really in a situation like this until it happens.
You know, it's all these horrible tragedies that we keep seeing, and we focus so much on the horror. But, you know, every once in a while, I mean, at least we see extreme goodness in some, whether it's the people rushing in to help people who are hurt, or Chris Mintz, or even you and your buddies on the train. I mean, I assume you have the same sort of sense of appreciation for the heroes there.
I mean, absolutely. It's just, people just need to basically learn to do something whenever these kinds of things happen, because you're probably going to die anyway. You might as well give it a shot, and you may get lucky and live, or maybe save other people, or just save yourself, frankly.
Alec, thank you. Thank you for joining us again. Thank you, Alec.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.